Hey guys, this is Silver Blaster, and it's been a while since I last uploaded a video, and lately I've gotten into Minecraft grind, which is fair. It is winter season after all, but yeah, I thought I would share my uh, progress as a progress update for on what has happened these past years. You see this villager has died notification and in the chat, and this would happen quite frequently because I do not have a vine or anything basically to prevent villagers in my village breeder to stop dying, at least for now. But yeah, as you can see on my F3 screen, this is better F3 if anyone is looking into it. I've played for 453 days. It's been almost a month since I started playing in this world. This is gonna be my forever world, and yeah, let's get into it. Sorry. Okay, so we start here at my iron farm. Yeah. So this is the design by Briancraft on YouTube. I am yet to put down signs on the other farms that I've built, but yeah, this design is amazing. The only change I've made from his design is that I've added a boat and I'm adding a zombie with trapdoors like ANXO4's design. ANXO4 has 3 villagers. This design uses 5 villagers, and I'm using a zombie just like ANXO4's design, which makes them not sleep at night, which makes at least one villager not sleep at night. Sometimes it's more than one, and these villagers then spawn golems here in the water. For this farm to work, apparently the villagers have to sleep at least once, which yeah, they do. And I haven't yet completed this farm. This section usually gets zombies when I'm AFK during the night, and during the day they just burn because I haven't built a roof here. And this side I haven't even put the villages in yet, and this side I haven't given a pathway or a boat. So this farm is far from complete except for one section, but yeah, I have way too much iron for me to care enough to complete the build, at least for now. It'll take a while for me to complete. Look how many iron blocks I have, actually. So, and then this is my villager breeder. I have left it halfway through. Don't mind the rails. These are what I've been using to transport the villagers over to the iron farm. I have been building this iron farm in a village, which doesn't matter mostly. This is the villager breeder by more tanks. There was a door here which was broken in by a zombie when I was AFK at the iron farm, and this is exactly where the villagers die. So I have to put a vine or something that prevents this entity cramming issue. So what basically happens is that this dispenser pushes a minecart through here and through these blocks, and out comes a villager from this corner basically. So yeah, there are 2 villages here, and these villages are self-sufficient because this is an entire farm here, and these villages produce babies who then try to get into these beds to try to sleep, but then they fall underground, and there's water here which transports them over here, and they bounce up through here and get over here, and they cram and die. Yeah, the zombie probably tried to reach the villagers through this door and broke the door and yeah, basically despawned. So there are 3 layers of this farm, which means 6 villages in total, but this layer, because I haven't yet built the roof, the villagers kind of just turned into witches and died. Yeah, that happened. And this palette, this color palette, this is white terracotta that I got by destroying one of the houses that was around here, I believe. I'm not even sure where the house was. Yeah, this house, and it wasn't just this house and this house. There were more houses. I believe there was one here. Not sure. So this is the white terracotta from there. There was one here as well. Must have been one, or did I just? I'm not sure. Yeah. So I grabbed some mossy cobble from there as well, and these jungle planks are from the jungle trees over here, and these oak planks are from the oak trees that I've deforested from here. And this is sand from the beach here, but later I went on a ride around the world to find desert. So yeah, sand situation is sorted. Kind of, sort of. The inside is not yet done, obviously, as you can see, because there is cobble along the walls, which is but I am obviously a procrastinator, as you can see from my build over here, because look, I was not satisfied with this roof, because look, it looks like some sort of what, Grinch? No, something from Monsters Inc. No, it actually looks like something else. I'm not sure. Whoever sees this video, just comment down below, but you can see what I'm talking to, right? These eyes and this mouth. I've 100% seen this somewhere. And yeah, even with these shells, I've tried kind of implementing a slight gradient, maybe. I don't know if you can call it gradient, where light falls and shadow doesn't, or you can consider this light falling and this where shadow falls. Wait, light falls and shadow doesn't? What am I talking about? Okay. Leave that be. There goes my thought process. Okay, so what I did was terracotta and oak, stripped oak, and then sand in between, and kind of like shelves and slabs to separate them. And I thought, yeah, this looked good, which is when I went to the roof, and this was abysmal. So yeah, that ended there. I have to get back to it one day. Don't mind this. I will change. I do have a wool farm, which is where I'm going next. Sorry. Yeah, I have a pretty speedy horse here. I'm so dumb. This is quite a good jumper. I mean, look at this jump. Look at how high this guy jumps. Okay, so we are approaching my home, which is basically just a storage system that is under construction. But before that, let me show you. This is my animal pen, which is being shifted into my home slowly but surely. Here is the nether portal, which we will enter into shortly. And yeah, this is my tree farm, and this is my sheep farm. The sheep farm, this was kind of my own design, at least the redstone behind, which is that what I do is I basically have a dispenser, obviously, with shears inside, and I have an observer looking at this block of grass from here, and this block of grass from here. Okay, so this dispenser, when the sheep eats this grass, powers this door. just for it to open and close, which this observer will detect, and it'll ask the dispenser to share the sheet. I know there are better designs, but I just wanted to invent something fun because that was what I was in the mood for. And then I decided to use copper golems, but quickly realized that there were 16 colors and not just 10. So yeah, these copper golems is statues now. Let me quickly get some map. All right. So let's talk about our tree farm here. I did have a little bit of pale oak, but they did not produce enough saplings, so I just am stuck with 2 saplings. Now I have to go over in this direction, the north. By the way, yeah, I'll come back to that. And I don't want to lose my thought process. So yeah, around here is where I usually grow my spruce, which you can tell by the pod. So this is the oak farming area, and in between I just farm dark oak in meantime. And I have a minecart with hopper running through. This is not the most optimal setup because the minecart does get stuck. There aren't enough power trails at all, and I haven't yet added a hopper. So yeah, that's basically it for now. And this is X's design, Xisuma White from Hermitcraft. The guy threw this video up on YouTube where he said we could have mud blocks which are less than a full block, which means I can just have hoppers underneath and not minecarts, and we can have these bamboos which can grow up to 12 blocks minimum, and according to the wiki he said it was 12 to 18 blocks or so, not really sure. And I can just use a observer on any one of these bamboos up at the 12th block, which means there's no observer spamming. There's you don't need to wait for one bamboo to grow just 3 blocks and keep spamming the pistons, which would basically mean that the rates will not be as high. But this does guarantee quite a high number of what do you call it? Output. Yeah, let's just call it that. And even if these bamboo stems do get stuck, the bamboo will grow well within 5 minutes, and they'll push these entities off of their top, and they'll fall back onto the mud, which will then be collected by the hopper, and we have a storage system here as well. If I can just look at it. So yeah, what happens is this hopper then activates this trapdoor, which then converts these walls into corner walls, just like these ones here. And this conversion is detected by this observer here, which will then power this redstone line. I'm using an alternate repeated action here because obviously just a straight redstone line will not work. But that is basically about it. So yeah, that is my bamboo farm design, and here is where I basically spawned into this world. Here is my quick little pumpkin patch that I threw up to build a storage system, and here I do have to build fence gates here, but if I came through here instead of through there, I would have just had a better entrance to get through. So yeah, I am not yet complete with this. As you can obviously see, I am literally in the process of making this entire thing. I just moved my storage in. You can see the golem still starting through. I'll go up in a few and show you what's happening. So these are the trashiest of all the horses I've collected. These are okay horses, and the one I'm writing and this one are the best ones. The one I'm writing is the best, and the next one is the second best, basically. And I will be moving my other animals inside here, which will be soon, I hope. Let me quickly go and show you what the inside looks like. This is also Xisuma's design. This is probably basically the common sense design, but Xisuma is who I learned this from. And yeah, basically what happens is I have a large chest here that feeds into the hoppers down here. These hoppers then feed into this copper chest. This golem grabs items from this copper chest, look into these 9 chests, tries to sort them. If the item doesn't go into any of these 9 chests, the golem then drops it off in this 10th chest over here. This chest then feeds it into the next copper chest, and the line continues over here. So what I'll be doing is I'll probably be adding a water elevator here and a drop chute here, which means I can go up and down this entire place. I have the copper golems around here walking a little bit of distance, but I mean, they can walk. It's not like they're immobile. I have legit trading with legit breeder there, which is more of a slave hole than whatever this is. So I don't mind. These are cute little guys. I'm not enslaving them basically, but if that is what it looks, then that's just Minecraft too. That's just Minecraft. And I just have this extra chest over here because a copper golem can use 10 chests, and I'm thinking of whether I can pull items from here, send it through a drop chute and send it above, but that will just spoil the exterior here, and that is not good. Okay, so next, the trapdoors here that aren't fully complete. So what these are basically just holes down. I was thinking of making drop chutes here as well, but maybe that's not the best option, which is basically literally why I have this whole hole here carved out. But I can just have this as an opening to as another opening to enter through when I come out of my nether portal or out of my tree farm or bamboo farm or sheep farm or whatever. It could just be that. But I am quite proud of this house that I'm building right now. This is not white terracotta like we used here, but you can see it. This basically wood, and I've used stone bricks instead of cobblestone that I've used there. Oak again. I've used oak fences for a little bit of detailing. I've added a little bit of flower action here, and I've used barrels in combination with trapdoors because I thought the texture is almost similar, which I quickly realized it wasn't, but I was quite happy with whatever this is. And yeah, so I continued it all over, and then I added little flower pots on top of them, on top of which I am thinking of getting sniffer eggs and placing them around here for some sort of pitcher plant farm or something else. Yeah, quickly, this is my chicken farm, which I'm not sure who I copied this design from, but this design has been out for quite a long while. I did have some chickens break out, and they were loitering around. You can see 2 or 3 chickens even here. But yeah, I tried my best to put them back in. So what they do is they just poop their eggs into this hopper line, which then sends the eggs into this dispenser, and then this redstone circuit, this comparator tells this repeater there is a chicken egg inside, and this repeater sends a signal over here through this block into the dispenser, as you just saw right now, which makes the dispenser poop the egg. And this feed back into it basically makes it turn on and off. So yeah, this is the only timer that doesn't require too much quads, basically, because obviously it doesn't read more than one observer or comparator. So what happens is I have chickens on slabs here. I have 2 slabs here because if I just kept it on one slab, even if it was a cauldron filled with lava, if these chickens, baby chickens, just jumped, they would fry themselves, which is not ideal. So I just place 2 slabs over here, making them wander if they want to. And now even if they jump, they mostly don't die. Mostly, for the most part. Yeah, let me take a quick nap again. Okay, so our chicken gets collected here, and this is basically a very quick composter setup and super smelter that I've come up with. This is not a super smelter per se, because obviously there's no hopper line feeding these lava buckets in here. This is completely manual. You could call it beginner smelter, not super. That's it. Yeah. So with that out of the way, yeah. Oh, I'm just don't mind me. Okay, let me quickly get on my horse here. Okay. Right, let me quickly show you how the yield looks. This is as I am working over here. So basically what happens is I have the hopper behind here is pointing into this hopper here that was placed later after this block was added. The chickens that die here directly feed here, or here if I don't know how this works. The chickens that die here either go down or go here, depending on how many raw chicken there are here. So yeah, that is why the food is split here. And because my horse is too fast, he just gallops away and I have to find him, which I don't think I can. Oh, I just proved to you that I'm blind. He just wanted some shade. Poor horse. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop him off here because I don't mind him being there. I'm gonna quickly show you my another spot. This was a test that works in Bedrock if I'm not wrong, but it doesn't seem to work in Java. What happens is if mud gets drained using dripstone, I thought it formed clay. I think I used a similar method way too long ago when I was playing Minecraft Pocket Edition on my mobile. Oh my lord. Bye bye. Oh, you're not dead. What? My double key doesn't work. I need to bring a hoe to these parts. Also, you wouldn't believe it, but after I downloaded my shaders, this is the first time I've come to the Nether, and not gonna lie, this looks beautiful. W key, please work. Okay, so yeah, this is my spawn. This is a basalt delta, as you can see. If you're looking into what shader I'm using, this is Solus shaders. If I get through this warped biome, like just over here is another base biome. I haven't yet explored the nether. I haven't yet gone to the end. As you can obviously see, I am taking the game as slow as I can, just so I'm not that bored. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I just have a bit of a cough. But yeah, so for the early game, I was thinking that I'll just take this entire game as slow as I can, because this is gonna be my forever world end. Even if I do open up new worlds, I'm not gonna have this early game experience in this seed again, unless I decide I want to again, but that's not gonna happen for years at least. So I'm just taking things slow at the moment. Look at this guy, look at this guy. He just loves to wander. You know what? I'll put you back in. W, please work. My W key doesn't work, man. I've just used it way too much playing this game. It was only recently that it stopped working. I have to look into buying a better keyboard. That isn't as loud as this one, because the noise is over my voice, which I know is horrifying, but it happens. It's so fun. So I do have these pillars here. There are 3 pillars, which what they did was mark the entry to my mine that was around here, and if I can find it, yeah, there we are. Okay, there's a chest here, crafting table, furnace. This was my first mine that I liked, and it opened up to this huge, enormous, humongous cave down here. And there's a mine shaft which I haven't yet explored. I have explored another mine shaft which was in a desert, quite a distance away, but I haven't explored this mine shaft yet. But let's go past all that. Let's go down below. I've dug this through, and here we are. Voila. So I started crawl mining here, which, if you did not know, you could place a trapdoor and go through and keep mining. I do have gamma on, which is when I don't have shaders on, I could just press G. It'll turn on gamma, and zombies or no hostile mob basically spawns in a 1x1, which means crawl mining is viable, but it is very slow and boring. But I did it for all these for this long, and I do have a little bit of diamonds, but it's not that much, honestly speaking. And I do have a horse here, and you'll see why soon. So this is a little bit of my collection. There's a lot more in my storage above, and I'll show you. There are a few iron picks that I've collected from my iron farm out there. It is after constructing this base that I pretty much made the iron farm. My W key doesn't work. Okay. Yeah. Don't mind that. Yeah, I do know that I have left iron and redstone unmined here, but that was because I started on a journey which I can talk all throughout this journey, and it'll still take over 2 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes to get to the end of this section. And as you can see, I haven't crawl mined anywhere here, and you'll see the destination at the end, but If you want a sneak peek, you have already seen it. So, as you can see, I have uncovered quite a bit of redstone and diamonds, and this is because I am basically at the bottommost level of the world at which bedrock starts to appear. So if I pause anywhere here, you can see bedrock. Look, my bad for pausing. Okay, the W key is... The W key has whimsy. Okay, not sure if there's something here. Okay, this is just place for my horse to be leaded up. I don't have the lead on me. And if you can, if you look at the top left corner of my screen, it will say my speed is 13.123 or 13.122 or 1, whatever. That is the speed of this horse that is being displayed using MiniHard. MiniHard is one of the fun little mods that I've added to this world, which is basically just quality of life, man. I can't say anything more. Look at my F3. It literally is better F3 as well. So I do have quality of life mods. The data pack I do have quality of life data packs as well. The one that said the villager died was one of them. There's one that informs me in chat when a wandering trader appears nearby. This one shows me my how many hunger bars this food item will fill, and if I press 7 on my keyboard, it'll show me the light levels using which I can know where mobs will spawn. I do also have cinematic camera, so I can show you how I ride from various angles. If I can just ride, see, that looks cool, right? I can shift over here and ride. And these lava puddles that I've dug through, they have killed me a lot. They have killed me a lot. And I believe there should be a storage right around here. Not sure if there was a storage. Yeah, look. See, I do have chests all over here where I've stored my stuff, basically. And yeah, we've reached the end of the tunnel. Look how long it took me, and I've been speaking for the entirety of the duration. Okay, I do have to chase this horse, but this is a good guy, good little guy. So at the end of this tunnel, you will see light. Oh, yeah, I have to close this up a little bit. But if you see over here, if I press J, you'll get a cinematic zoom in of this village. And if I turn over here, you will not get a cinematic zoom in, animated zoom in. But if I move a little closer, maybe you will. The exclamation mark was basically the giveaway. I thought I saw an exclamation mark. Oh, it was just a cactus. But yeah, there's a village over here as well. There's a camel here that I want to tame, but yeah, it is what it is. I've looted both these villages, and yeah, this is the desert that I was talking about earlier. This desert has taken my life so many times. So many times. And it wasn't even the desert. It was this badland over here. And I'm an idiot for coming over here because I have to cross that bridge once more to get to the Badlands. I have to construct bridges. This is basically still the early game for me. As I said earlier, I am taking this game as slow as I possibly can without getting bored. As you can see from this Azalea tree, there is a lush cave down underneath, and I'll F3 and show you if my W key will work. this is the lush cave, right? And around here somewhere is where, yeah, look at this. This is the mine shaft that I was talking about. I died here multiple times trying to search for gold, and I did strike gold, using which is how I made those powered rails. But look how beautiful this is. This entire area, if I can, let me just try to climb up here. I do have quite a big jumper, but I don't use the jump. Which is why I call myself an idiot. Because my W key just won't work. Yep. Whew. Okay. So this is how beautiful this desert is. And I have a few plans. I do have a few plans for this area, and these plans will come into fruition as soon as possible. I'm not going to burn myself out saying by the next video or so, because let's be real, I haven't even completed my starter base yet. Who am I kidding by saying this will be done by the next episode? No. And I don't even have any idea when the next episode will be. So what is the point? What is the point? Right? Yeah. So this is probably the quickest progress update I can give you about my world so far. I have been having quite a lot of fun. I have been playing on this world since 14th of November, and I did have a few clips, few gigabytes of clips to show you the fun I've been having, but they were gigabytes in size, and it's, if you look at the top left of the screen again, it is the 8th of December 2025, and it has almost been a month. There's 10 days, not even 10 days, it's like 6 days before it's a month, and five or six, whatever. I'm bad with math. Not really, but yeah, I'll just say that. When I say not really, I know I'm contradicting myself here, because I'm not bad with addition and subtraction and multiplication and division, but yeah, let me just go really silent over that and continue pushing through. Right. So if I can just push through and go out, that would be nice, right? So there has been almost a month worth of clips, and it's 456 in-game days. I'll show you my statistics as soon as I get off this horse, which will be at the end of this tunnel, which will still take another 2 minutes, I believe. But there have been quite a lot of changes that I did since the start of this world till now. I mean, 500 days is not a joke. If I had to place all those carpets around my iron farm, I did have to build the sheep farm and AFK in it. If I had to bring in the villages for my iron farm, I had to build the village breeder first. And for the iron farm, which is not yet complete, obviously, as are neither of the other two farms that I just mentioned, I did need resources, and I had to chop down an entire mountain. And I will reveal the seed for this world at the end of this video. But yeah, I have been having quite a lot of fun in this video, and I think with Minecraft, that is all that matters. There's nothing more that's needed from me from this game other than just plainly having fun. What more could I ask for, right? If you could just stay here, and if my W key can just work. Okay, so if there is anything left in my F3 screen that I can tell you, no. Okay, let's go into mods. So mods, I have ArmorBarsDiamond, Axiom, better advancements, better statistic screens, better F3. Better statistic screen you'll see soon, better advancements. There's no point in showing you, but I will anyways. Wait, where is advancements again? L, yeah. So, these are the tweaks that are loaded. Okay. Oh, shiny. No, it's not. No. Yeah. So I do have very few advancements unlocked so far. We can literally see how slow I've been taking the game. I mean, look at this. I still have 30 remaining out of 40 things that can be eaten. I did not eat rotten flesh, obviously. I haven't eaten poisonous potatoes, but yeah, still, look at that. These are the ones that are almost complete. I haven't yet made an enchanting table or made a diamond armor. I mean, look at that, man. I haven't made diamond armor. And Bacon, and then Kira Zombie Villager. The end. So I have to complete this. But yeah, slowly but surely, all of these are gonna get filled in, right? And then let's go back into the mod section. I do have bundles beyond, which allows me to access every item in the bundle beyond the vanilla 12 item limit. And then I have camera utils, using which I did the left and right camera view over the shoulder views. Sorry, this one and this one, basically. And what else? We have chat heads, which basically is more helpful in multiplayer, but I just like seeing my skin and chat like this. Hi, this is me. Then we have chat signing hider, which I don't know what it does, but Xisuma had it and I had it. Facebar is absolutely useless in a survival world like this, but I still have it in case I open this world up to LAN and have my friends or my family come over to play. And then I have FreeCam client, obviously, and then I have full brightness toggle, which is basically the cam. Yeah. And then I have Iris for the shaders that I'm using right now. And then I have Item Swapper. What this does is, this is a beautiful mod, right? Let me show you. Yeah. So if I hold down R, this screen comes up. This is basically my inventory. So if I press this, I can swap items from my inventory. I mean, look, this is literally what I have in my inventory, right? Right? And then, if I click this, it moves automatically whatever I have into a free slot in the inventory, right? And then, if I click here, it will select the last item I swapped with. And the reason I select the warp netherbrick was this. It can show me a color palette. It'll obviously not give me the resources in survival mode. It will in creative, but not in survival. But it'll show me a color palette using which I can select blocks that will transition beautifully. Right. So if I change this to something like I'm not sure how this works yet, but yeah. And then this option. So if I have shulkers in my inventory, let's say I'm placing a cobble deep slate here, and let's even say I have dirt that I'm placing here, and this stack I have runs out. Usually, if you have more in your inventory, if you just middle click it, your hotbar will get filled, or you'll switch to a hotbar position that does have the dirt. But what the item swapper does is that it'll grab stuff from your shulkers and your bundles as well, and place it on your hotbar slot if you don't have any in your inventory, which usually doesn't happen with vanilla Minecraft. This is a quality of life update that I think could be a vanilla update. I don't know why vanilla hasn't added it yet. That is probably the inventory update that everybody wants. That should be more than enough. And I don't know why I have Lightmatica. I literally don't. I just about never build in creative, because this is my forever world and I don't have this hardcore mode on. I don't see any point in building over to creative and then bringing it over to survival. What is the point if what I want to do is enjoy slowly? But sometimes maybe if I do redstone, like the copper doors I did above with the sheep farm, maybe it'll be useful. But that was quite a tiny experiment. So maybe it'll be useful in the future. Only time will tell, right? And then I have my Lilib and base Minecraft game and mini hut, obviously. I also have mod menu, which is how I'm able to see all this, and peek, which is additional information and item tooltips. And raise client basically raises this inventory a little higher, so that it looks a little more clean. That's basically all it does. And resource pack, configure options, scribble client. Shade and saturation slider is something that Mumbo and X use, I believe. So they turn down the default vanilla shading and fog effects using this. I do have my own personal setting as well. I'm not sure what it was, but yeah. And then I have Shulkerbox tooltips. Status, I don't know why I have this, but just in case I play multiplayer ever, which I probably won't. And then, yeah, well, these are just common ones. And then let's go into options and resource packs, where you can see the other ones. So item swappers, default palettes V2 built in, so I'm not using right now. I'm just using the V1. I have a few vanilla tweaks. These age markers I use for ripe amethyst buds and fully grown wheat, carrots, all the vegetables that can be farmed. That is what the age markers are, and the rest I'll link in my description down below. I also have RT252's resource packs that just add a few QL stuff to redstone and all. And then we have this flat shulker icons, and then these icons that are here are basically these icons, right? I just added them because they were fun. I don't have them all enabled, obviously. I just have a few enabled. Hunger bars are from them. Yeah, look how many I have set to false, right? And then this is Xisuma's vanilla tweaks pack that this mod pack comes with by default. And as you can see, the mod pack that I'm using is Xisuma's Hermitcraft pack from Modrinth. He basically releases all of his mod packs on Modrinth right now. Yeah, so that is about it for all the resource packs and all the mod packs that I use. So at the end of this tunnel ride, I will be taking a few hearts of damage, which I don't mind, but yeah. Right, so let's get into my sheep farm quick. Let's take a quick nap. And have I completed the two? Not sure. Let me quickly take a look. So this was where I spawned. Around here is another forest. This is a jungle. There's a village. This is where the desert and the badlands are. If you go over here, you'll find stony peaks and jungles. So basically what my seed is basically me spawning in a plains biome, surrounded by either savannas or jungles or forests that are surrounded by savannas or jungles. That is basically my entire seed, and I love it. At least as far as I've explored. Okay, if you go around a little over 1,000 blocks this way towards the east, you'll find stony peaks. If you go over way more than 1,500, 2,000 blocks this way, you'll find dark oak forest and pale oak. The pale oak is quite huge actually, and yeah, that leads us into our seed. Yeah, so this is the seed, which I will try to add in the description down below. Yeah, so that has to be about it. So yeah, this is my world, and I'm happy to be living in it. I've been having a lot of fun here. This has not been a 2-week phase. This has been way more than a 2-week phase. This, as you just saw, it has been way over a month, and I've been having so much fun on this world that I even decided to make a video of it. Right? Let me quickly remove my armor to show you my skin. My skin is basically just Sova from Valorant. If you want to see it from behind, you'll see his cape too. Because I just went on somewhere online and grabbed the first skin that I found, which I knew it was Sova at that time because I was playing Valorant. But yeah. Maybe I'll try to change my skin in the future, but this is my skin for now. Yeah, so yeah, this is me, so Blaster, signing off for now. Not sure when I'll be back. Maybe it'll be in a month. Maybe it'll be more than a month. Maybe it'll be never. Not sure. Yeah. But it has been fun. It has been jolly. It has been a great time with you guys. Thank you for watching this episode of me in my permanent world, my forever world, whatever you want to call it, whatever I name this video. Yeah. See you all. This has been Soul Blaster. Wait, I just messed that up, didn't I? Soul Blaster. Wait. Yeah. Soul Blaster. Going dark. Hello? Are we gone yet? Hi. If you're still here, click that like button down below and maybe click the subscribe button down below, and if you decide to subscribe, maybe click the bell icon to maybe receive notifications. And if you have any suggestions for my world, don't hesitate to leave it in the comments down below. Yeah. Thank you. This has been Soul Blaster. Soul Blaster going dark. See ya.